From the home of many a title run and one of the NFL's most successful franchises, you're looking live at Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Carolina Panthers and the New England Patriots. Carlson ready to get us started, and we're off and running from Gillette. Here's Smith on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Following the kick return, we've got somebody shaken up, so we're going to get a stoppage here as he's attended to. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. They run. It's the rookie from Louisiana. And that is exactly what you're looking for on a 1st down run. He picked up 7.
Well, that run may not have moved the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Back-to-back carries here. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Patriots will have a 1st down. And if these guys are not careful, he's going to run this opening drive right into the end zone.
Yeah, I think we're seeing and feeling an offense in front of the running back who've come ready to play. This defense, they may want to buckle their chin straps a bit.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45.
Here we go, set. 70 left, Bronco switch.
Back to the well again. Like a turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get it behind the line.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
And they're on it quickly there after that catch, so the game's going to be into the 34-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's a New England 1st down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And he got what he could there, only to the 14. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door. Bigger gap in the future.
Let's call that a solid run there, partner. He got about 6. It's going to be 3rd down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning. like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, so he busts those tackles.
They give it to him again, and he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense, it just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, well, sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
They'll throw for it. He finds it beyond the marker. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Solid opening drive so far, Brock. Few chances to cap it here. This is 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
The shot to the end zone is incomplete. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup. Yeah. Unless you're already committed to going for it on 4th, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
Shut up! Bronco 80! Check go!
And up now, running right. And they're going to say he was short. They held him out, Brock, and now we're going to have to wait and see what they decide to do here on 4th and goal.
It's now 4th and goal.
Go!
They're going to try to throw for it. And we get an incredible goal-to-go stand to begin this ball game as they force the incompletion and the turnover on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
Here's Brees on the ground for the first time. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
You know, that kind of gain may not take a safety out of the picture on the next play, but at least you won't have half your guys standing in the end zone on the next snap. That was a valuable little run right there.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. Has him on the quick hitter. And he has it up to the 9-yard line before going down. So the hurry up here. Fields now on 3rd. That one is caught. Horton has it. He's going to go out of bounds up past the 15. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's good for a Panthers first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Fields out of the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. We're at the end of 1 in a defensive showdown that has lived up to its billing thus far. Couple of zeros on the board right now. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st to 3. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. We're ready to go with the 2nd quarter. It's Panthers football. They are facing 2nd down deep on their own end. Shotgun snap to Fields. Pass brought in by Tetaroa McMillan. And he'll get this up to the 18-yard line.
Well, the odds aren't great when you throw into double coverage. Normally you see one of the defenders make a play on the ball. 2 men nearby, and that's a missed opportunity for the coverage to make an impact play.
Short pass brought in. And this is going to be halted just before he can reach the 30. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
From the gun, it's Hall. Very small gain, if anything here, maybe a yard. It's 2nd down.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
It's everything he has under this one. That's complete inside the 35. To the house, touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers get the game's first points here in the second. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves it can stop it.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. On the return, here's Travion Henderson. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Patriots lining up. It's first and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Big strike here to Williams. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. Give him 24 on that play. And the Patriots will have a first down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. To throw here on first down. Hits it through the middle. And they're on him right away with that tackle. The stop comes at the 26-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10. He's going to throw it. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Let's go now.
Still sticking with the passing game. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that's going to leave him with a tough third and long.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
Third and long for him here. Coming in the goal line. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up first and goal.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
They just could not even find a sliver of breathing room on that first down, and this is not an envious spot for this play caller to be in. I don't know what you go to now.
Anderson goes the wrong way and is going to lose several here. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something, an injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
You've got 3 tight ends out there now. Here's third and goal. They're going play action. And it's incomplete on third and goal. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that forces them to fourth and goal. The Patriots sending the field goal unit out for a try. Pretty automatic look for him from the left.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Has this at the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. Carolina offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Fields to throw it. Short pass caught by his tight end. He'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Hey, 551. 319, can I see that?
Putting a receiver in motion. Back to throw. Here's Fields. Down the field, and he's got it. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
You know, Kid, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Connects on the crosser. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Don't jump, ready?
A pistol snap, Fields. And look at the footwork there, touchdown! The Panthers will add to their lead at the end of the half. Wow, just fantastic work there. Tiptoeing along the back line. The concentration was there. Great catch for 6.
Yeah, the concentration and the body control. I don't know how these receivers do it in this day and age. There's no space to work with, yet they have such an awareness to secure it first, to tap dance the line, and go get that touchdown.
So they'll decline this and take the result.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Fielded by Henderson. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. They've got first down here, but just 18 seconds to work with.
Let's go.
Airing it out to start this drive. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. Savion Williams, the intended target. And now it's 2nd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. They gain 11 on that play, and that's a New England first down.
Teammates notice when they got a guy willing to take it on the chin to get rid of the pass. That's a pass that's going to earn a lot of points with the other 10 players, not just today, but when they go back and watch that play on tape.
And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. And with the clock just about to strike 0, we get a timeout. 1 second to go in our half. One last play before the break.
Come on. Set. Cowboy 80.
One final shot before the half. Into a crowd, and that pass is intercepted. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Ready to send this one away. Return coming from the 6. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. 29-yard line. Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
Here we go. Good night.
Play action, Fields. Finds him on the crossing route. He's going to bring this down to their 35. This play goes for 36. And that's going to bring up the Carolina first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. And this is going to go for about an 8-yard pickup as he takes him inside the 30-yard line.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Here we go.
They give on second to Hall. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a first down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
Offense is set. First and 10.
Here we go.
Now it's Fields. Completed over the middle. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a Panthers first.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, get the quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that. Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook was wide open.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Now give left side. And he's dropped just short the marker, maybe a yard away.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out. Third and short.
It's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a first and goal.
That's more than a must-get for a quarterback. I really put that in the always-get territory. Even if the defense knows what's coming, you got to be able to drive forward for at least a couple inches.
Hall is in for the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers grow the lead coming out of halftime. Breece Hall with the touchdown. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff. Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you. We challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Fielded by Henderson. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
New England bringing the offense to the line. First and 10. Hand off to the back. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. They get 19 on that pickup. And the Patriots will have a first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. Going to the ground again on first. And that run good for a handful as it brings up second down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Another carry for him. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Looky here, you don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it, save it for later, for that next third down coming.
Catch is made down the right sideline. He's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. A pickup of 17. And that's a New England first down.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these, and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
They'll run now on second down. They're working a couple yards past the line. That's Odafe Owe with a stop. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
60 Bobcat, 60
Throw here, 3rd down. He has the first over the middle. And he's going to be stopped just a second away from a touchdown. Offense in the hurry up here.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. And the defender comes away with it. Max Melton with the INT. Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10.
Mayday.
They start the drive with Hall. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive. So we're through 3 here. The Panthers have set themselves up for the victory, Brock. Now just need to carry this lead through the final whistle. After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Off play action, it's Fields. Completes, it's Horton. Here he goes again. And finally they get to him and send him out as this gets all the way into enemy territory. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down.
And the Panther 1st down.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot.
Here we go.
Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's going to gain about 3 yards as they bring him down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Let's go Alpha right here. Here we go.
Lone back gets the handoff. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there, and that leaves them with 3rd down and 5.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 4 brings up 4th down and 1.
They do snap it. Here's Fields. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
You know, kid, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
19 Tiger.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Max Melton with the INT. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's Fields. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Hey, Pick, here we go. 319, guys, what?
Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Fields on 3rd. Got his man. This is McMillan. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Panthers first.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Don't jump. Ready?
Fields out of the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. He's got it in the red zone. Touchdown, Carolina! The Panthers put up even more points in a win.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field with the route check. Secure the catch, quickly become a runner, check. And finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
That one right down the middle. And the Panthers continue piling onto this lead. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Here's Smith on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Patriots lining up. It's first and 10.
Shut up. 18, run. 18, 60, Mustang, 19.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Big strike here to Williams. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots making the scoreboard look a touch better.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
That one splits the uprights. And the Patriots make it an 18-point game. Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And the Panthers secure that kick. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week and find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Foxborough. Panthers nearing their 6th win this season. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Here we go, son. Green 19, get set. Go.
Out of the shotgun, Fields finds him over the middle. And they get this down to the 28. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Don't jump.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Corey Horton, his intended receiver. And it sets up 2nd down.
Here we go. 258, you see that? Good night.
Here's the one back on the handoff. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st and 3. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Here he goes, 3rd and long. One pass brought in. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Let's set this up quick. They're going to pass it here. He rolls to his right. He tucks it and takes off. He's out of bounds. Looks like right around the 5-yard line, partner. So they're going to be set up with 1st and goal.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Just 1 yard on 1st and goal. Still 4 yards to go on second. And they'll have just one left to burn now. Setting up, second and goal.
Here we go.
Here's another for him. And he's not going to make it. Made a little progress, but they stall him at the 2. Now the Patriots calling their third and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Offense is getting closer, but 2 yards left to figure out. It's third and goal.
Here we go. Good. Go.
Shotgun snap to Fields. Forced out to his right. And they take this in for the score. The Panthers keep adding to that fourth quarter lead. It's a Justin Fields touchdown. His 4th total score of the game. Carlson now to add one more. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Panthers grow their lead yet again.
Patriots 10.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Here's Smith on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
New England bringing the offense to the line. First and 10.
Let's go. 70 Rangers, 70 Cowboy 80. Buffalo 18.
They'll throw to begin this drive. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
We've learned how valuable sacks in the pass rush are in today's NFL. It's a bit surprising, isn't it, Kate, that that's their first sack of the game, but they found other ways to produce success on both sides of the ball. And they finally put...
Big game downfield. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives them a first down. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right in the double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.